You need to get out of your head.
The progression is I am going to knock them upside the head and take the bread from them.
To get out of your head. To get out of your head. Things, because it is wicked, right?
White man doesn't even come into my attitude. Mr. Muhammad teaches us to love our own kind and let the white man take care of himself.
Something by some level. To get out of your head. So we hear about mirroring a lot. We know what mirroring is basically matching energy, to sum it up in the finest way, but matching energy sometimes in the worst ways, right? We could be mirroring negative aspects of people or things, so we have to be mindful of that. And like what I'm seeing here a lot in the tarot community is mirroring. When I'm listening to certain readings for myself, or you feel what I'm saying, I'm noticing that, because that's not something that I do often, but sometimes, and I think, I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but sometimes I get into these little spaces where I'm like, alright, I want to watch readings, and it'll probably be for like a day or two, and then I kind of just stop for like months. So I go through my little phases where I kind of just check in, see what the energy is, and a lot of what I'm seeing is mirroring. It's like them telling the collective that whoever they're looking for, or whoever the collective is watching the reading for or searching about for, they're telling the collective that that's their energy, that's that person's energy that they're reading for. Oh, this is how they feel, this is how, no, that's yours, that's your energy. And the reason why it's spitting back to your energy, right, is because there's things that each of us need to work on, and we don't need to be prioritizing other people to that degree where you're so hyper focused on what somebody else is doing or how they're treating you, when you need to be focused on how you feel. You understand? It's like, be focused on how you feel. What do you feel, nigga? Do you feel like they're not treating you right? Do you feel like you need to walk away? Is there something that they're saying? And when I say mirroring too, I mean behavioral patterns as well. So that person that you're looking for, usually it's love, usually it's always love, right? They're looking into the reading to find love, and they look searching for that person that they're interested in, hoping that they hear good information. All that information that you're hearing is about you, nigga. And it's about you in certain aspects of your life, especially when it sounds negative. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. And the reason why I'm 1122 is I'm saying it. There's not a lot of discernment inside of the tarot community as much as they try to make it seem. A lot of these readers don't know what the fuck they doing, and they don't understand spiritual laws, because it's not. They weren't born with it. They had to learn it. They had to read it. There's some people that's just born with it, where they just kind of understand, I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be talking about that, right? And I feel like we drifting off too much. A lot of my focus when I do my readings is about growth. It's about the psychological aspects that play a part into behavior. We talk about personal stuff, of course. I always talk about my personal experiences in order for people to better understand what I'm trying to gain out of the end of this reading. But I feel like we need to take it a bit further. So today I even have fucking homework for whoever's willing to do it. I'm gonna start doing it myself because I have to. These are things that we all need to get back on track on. So it says, yes, we pull on collective energy. So it really depends on the energy that is most relevant to the individual that watch us and we're around us. I'll tell you right now, us speaking on relationships and tarot has gotten so out of hand. I really would love for more readers to question themselves as to why every last one is about love. Some will say it's because of energy, money, or popularity, but I would then ask what their purpose was in taking on such a serious calling. And the reason why I came to that was because I was watching the interview, and I don't know if anybody know about Smart Guy, but that nigga from New York, and he funny as shit, nigga. Funny as shit, bro. That is like my goddamn intrusive thoughts sitting there on a couch, bro. Like, literally. He said something about putting yourself in a position where you're fully ready to take on a calling. If you are not fully equipped or ready to take on certain callings, don't do it. It's just plain and simple. But people are doing that and they know they're not ready. And I mean, like, there's times where I step back away. Nigga, I haven't done a fucking reading in like 2 months now. It's been like 2.5 months now. And the reason why is because there's things that I need to work on within myself. Right? And I'm aware of that. I'm like, nah, I can't really speak on here for real and do my readings how I want to, because things aren't right in here. It doesn't feel right. And even with the last 2 readings, there wasn't any soul in it, right? So you can't really give your all to something if you don't even have enough respect in order to learn what it is that you need to learn or get to the point that you need to get to, right? In order to take on a certain calling, right? There are too many readers that specifically, right, woman watch. And I'm saying women because a lot of women watch them. It's not really men. Right? In order to find out about the men in their lives and what's going on, and when it's literally none of y'all business, to be utilizing spirituality for that purpose. Can you imagine? You think God, and I'm not saying they don't exist for love and shit like that, but you really think God put spirituality in our lives to talk about niggas, bro? Are you fucking serious, my nigga? I'm sorry, bro, but it's starting to piss me off now. Sometimes it's cool. It's no problem, especially if it's a message that's important that needs to be said. But why the fuck is niggas sitting out here talking about a man every fucking time? That's lunatic. Literally lunatic, nigga. I'm like reading what the fuck I wrote and laughing at the same time. Nigga said, do y'all understand you have things that you need to work on, and as much as you seem to find a significant other, the major topic, you literally are almost 30 years old and still don't know yourself. That's very important. Check that. Nigga said that's mad important right there. You gotta look at that. I said, mind you, it isn't me saying fuck love at all. This is just me asking niggas to question their purpose and reason behind why they do things. A lot of these readers are so lost. They reading their own business, nigga, and I'm dead ass, bro. It's crazy. And because y'all are on the same frequency, you think it's your story, and it's dead ass not. It's their story, but you thinking it's your story because you want it to be your story. It's crazy, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Nigga said, what I've been picking up on are so many spiritualists being dealt with by God right now because they're doing things that aren't in the place of the betterment of others. It's kind of just for money or for popularity or for fame, and it's not about that, nigga. You gotta try and help people, bro. And it's like, nigga, you think I can't just be dropping love readings and shit? What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
It's not about that, bro. And this is how I know niggas really don't be wanting to grow. Like, how the fuck you join spirituality to talk about niggas? You don't understand how fucking crazy that is, bro? Come on now, stop. Not just seeing the goddamn 9 of Pentacles here, because you know why? The 9 of Pentacles is a very independent person. 9 of Pentacles is very...
And I can get a barnacle platter pancake.
Is very self-focused. A self-focused individual, somebody that prioritizes themselves, my home, the way I look, right? My responsibilities, things that matter, nigga. And I'm not saying, look, bro, look at this. Look at what's on the bottom of my head. This is why I was just about to say, I'm not saying it doesn't matter. This, of course it matters. We need love. We need all of that. But right now, tarot is just going to keep mirroring the same energy back to you, right? Until you recalibrate yourself, nigga. Realign yourself with your purpose, because you don't even fucking know it, and you sitting out here watching tarot in order to find out about niggas' business and what they doing and how it applies to your life. Nothing. It doesn't apply anyway to your life. That's their life. I'm so confused. It's weird. So there was a group of people, that was another message that I got. There's a group of people that decided to go on hermit mode. Same way how I just said, like, niggas stop doing this for a little bit because, yeah, I couldn't do it anymore. I just felt like I needed to chill. And it's so funny how I literally forgot what I had wrote. I wrote this probably like, what? Let me see. I wrote this 5 days ago. So I didn't remember any of this. This is fucking long as shit. Like, literally, it's long as fuck. Like, literally, bro. I just be writing, my nigga. So I had put in there, let me see again, just to make sure. Oh, yes. See, the devil, nigga said the devil about to make me must that real quick. So I had put in there self-sabotaging tendencies. You have self-sabotaging tendencies, so do I. I do too. But this time it wasn't bad. Like, this time you did some shit where you felt like you was self-sabotaging and you deadass did it. God was actually guiding you to do that thing. And you're very scared right now that you did it. Like, it was probably something really scary. And it goes back to the same interview I was talking about with Smart Guy, because he said, nigga, if God asked you to jump out of a window, would you do it? And nigga said, of course I'm gonna do it. It's God. God asked you to jump out the fucking window, nigga. You basically jumped out the window, bro. Yo, so I see the king, not even the king, the emperor and the empress here. That's crazy. So I just want to say that. But we're not getting into all of that shit. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, right? We're gonna talk about the other aspects of what I understand about this, which is balance. Right? The empress and then the emperor coming out with balance. So you could be very balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. Or you're gonna have to be during this time because of that quote unquote self-sabotaging thing that you did that wasn't really self-sabotaging. It was kind of God trying to see if, nigga, do you actually believe in me, or you just acting like you believe in me so you could get what you want type shit. Like, you know how niggas be, they understand like spiritual laws and shit, so they understand manifestation. Like, all right, I have to put out this to get this. But for you, it's like niggas wanted to check your temperature. Like, yo, you doing that just so I could give you something, or you dead ass? Like, you fuck with me for real? So once you actually followed suit and you did exactly what it was that you were guided to do, instead of like questioning it too much or being worried and stepping out on faith, nigga, you gonna get your reward. But there's people that were guided to kind of distance themselves. Stay away a little bit. Like, I don't know if you ever get that vibe where it's like, yo, I gotta chill a little bit. I gotta stop talking to certain people. Or some people got that vibe and they ain't do that. Certain tarot readers got the vibe to shut the fuck up and stop talking, nigga, and go figure their shit out, and they still ain't do that, bro. So listen, nigga said, listen, man. Look, the star. Let me start pulling cards here. Hold on. I'm only gonna pull like 4 cards, bro. Page of Cups came out. The Ace of Pentacles came out. And then let me pull 2 from here. Look. Fucking 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Self-focus. That's very important right now. Prosperity and abundance. And then the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. What the fuck did I just now say, nigga? Oh my god, bro. Please. This is not a priority. This is cool. It's here. It exists. It's living. It's active. We know it's here. It's not a priority. What's a fucking priority is this. This is a priority right now. So I'm not sure if finances is a little bit low, or it doesn't even have to necessarily be low on finances. It's just, I literally said earlier, fucking priority. It's about priority. That's it. It's just about priority. What are you prioritizing right now? And then the Page of Cups, right? The Page of Cups is balanced. Nigga, what the fuck? Bro, stop playing with me. Nigga, this shit say balance priorities. Get out of here. Nigga, this shit say balance priorities. Cause I'm like, hold on 1 second. This shit literally say balance priorities, nigga. What the fuck did I literally just say? It's not and mind you, the Ace of Cups is here because you have that. It's a given. But you have to balance out your priorities in order to keep that, nigga. So it's not a matter of like, oh, okay, you don't have that, and that's probably the only thing you want, and blah blah. There's 47 came out, but there's too many cards out here. I ain't even gonna lie. It's way too many cards out here. Look, you already understand this, nigga. And this is the thing with people, bro. It's like you fearful about all the other shit that you need to focus on and prioritize, right? You lying to yourself with this Seven of Swords here. It's like you fearful about, and yo, I'm so sorry. I'm getting irritated right now because I'm speaking to somebody that I understand better. Like, you know better. So it's not that I can't talk to you about it. Whoever I'm speaking to is just, you know better. So you basically understand with this Hierophant here. You get it already. You have either spiritual counsel or you are your own spiritual counsel, meaning that you have a direct connection to God. So you basically talk to Source directly and you get your answers from him directly. So you understand shit, either if it's subconsciously or consciously, but you get it. So yeah, it's like you could be this so there could have been a situation that involved more than one people where there was lies and dishonesty and deceit, right? This could have put you in a stuck position where you're not really stuck, but you know, you felt like you were. So something changed, right? Something changed drastically. Something completed. And at this point that something completed, it's kind of like asking you to recalibrate, rebalance yourself. And you're in a stuck space right now where it's with that Hangman that had just came out, where it's like, all right, I know what to do, but how do I do it? How do I get moving? You even understand that. So there's not really much mercy on you right now. I'm sorry. It's like my throat is like fucking up terribly. It's like there's not much mercy on you because you even understand that. Like you understand everything already. Yeah, look, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, 1647. My nigga. The Knight of Swords is fearless. Right? When they come in, For real, for real. They're ambitious. So whatever it is that you do, you gotta do it without fear. There's a lot of fear being represented here. For no reason. It's just like yeah, like what? And again, it's because of a loss of something. Something had ended. Something ended. So there's a lot of fear surrounding you right now, and prioritizing your priorities, nigga. But it has to be. It's like fear is keeping you stuck, but like you can't be stuck. What the fuck? Yeah, you gotta have faith, nigga. That's what I spoke about here, where I said God wanted to see, and I'm gonna end the card pulling and shit right here. God wanted to see if you trusted him, nigga. You and again, I'll be forgetting what the fuck I be saying, bro. You literally took an action, nigga. You took an action, and you were scared that this action was gonna fuck you up because it seemed self-sabotaging. It's your literal pattern, shit that you normally do. But this time, no. It wasn't in the way that you normally do it. There was some difference there. And the reason why there was some difference there is because it wasn't an actual self-sabotaging act, nigga. Look, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Shit will be in your favor. It's just, you have to have no fear. You gotta move without fear, nigga. So, I have homework for people. Principles, direction, and values. So your principles is basically your foundational rules or guidelines that shape what you are, who you are, right? direction or directions, the management or guidance of someone, and this changes and fluctuates depending on your values. Your values or your personal or shared beliefs about what matters most to you. These two go so well hand in hand because we grow and our values change. So in order to have a clear sense of direction, we need clear direction. We need a clear sense of direction. We need clear direction at every stage in our lives so that we can stay on the course with our principles. Understand? So in order to even, I guess, be on track with your principles, you need to have direction and directions, meaning that you need to know where you're going and know how you're getting it. Basically, it's just simple, point blank, right? And the way how you know how you're going and know how you're getting it is by knowing who you are. What's your values? Your values change as you grow, as you get older. I value this today. I might value something different last week than I do today. I value this today. How do I utilize those values to steer me in the right direction on the line of my principles, nigga? Right? So what I had wanted people to do was basically write down, right? I want everybody to kind of write down 5 principles, 5 values that you stand on or you would like to stand on. I want you to write down why you stand on these values and principles, and also how you currently will show these values and principles. Lastly, at the end of every day for 7 days, I need you to write down what principles and values you had to stand on and for what particular day, why you felt you had to stand on it, and how it made you feel standing on it. This is called a real nigga challenge, right? I think we need to have one. Why not? Everybody think they real. Let's see how real you are. Because the last time I checked, majority of people don't even have principles no more. That's not really a common thing that you see. So I don't really understand how niggas is real and nobody don't got no principles.
We don't have enough brothers preaching the right shit and practicing what they preaching. So part of being a man is being audible, keeping your word. You want to talk about getting the milk?
Yeah.
Part of that shit is keeping your motherfucking word. What you do in the light is the same shit you do in the dark. What you do when you rich, you do when you poor. That's what's being a man. And the problem with our men and our nation, nobody's teaching them really how to be men. Nobody's teaching them how to mean what you say what you mean, and do what the fuck it is.
And that's why,
whether you agree with it or not, that's some shit that every black woman want to see. And we be too swaying with that shit. Now, let me tell you, hold on, bro. Let me say this shit, bro. We got a little bit of time, enough for me to get this point across.
Okay.
I'm learning how to be a man. I didn't have a father in my life.
Even if you did, I'm still learning.
I'm learning. No, I didn't. This is a real thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
A man is supposed to be a provider.
Absolutely.
A man gotta get provision from God.
Absolutely.
A man gotta say, yo, bro, you say something as a man, do that shit.
Yeah, submit to God first.
Shit, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be making all these fake ass promises or other shit. You say you gonna do something, do it. Keep your fucking word. That's being a man, bro.
Of course.
of course, nobody would deny.
Nobody disagrees.
The second what you say and what you do don't add up, you ain't a man, bro. Period. The second what
you're not a man no more?
Bro.
Off the rip?
Oh, rip, bro. The second you say, we gotta go back to that. This is old school shit.
Okay.
My word is my bond. I go like this, I look you in the eye.
Yeah,
bro,
word is my bond.
Right.
I got it, bro.
Right.
True.
I got you.
Right.
It ain't.
Yeah, true. Understood. Right. But I disagree with that part, though.
Nah, it's okay. But listen, you talking about getting the milk, that's what that really means.
But that's what that's the whole purpose.
Look, you got a woman in your life, and you say, yo, babe, I got this. This is getting done. We talking about black men now. We talking about, I'm gonna pull this because this is important for fucking men, black men to understand. Stop saying shit you ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
You heard? Stop making excuses. You tell this woman the first time is the only time.
I agree.
Huh? Yo, babe, this is what I'm gonna do. That's it. 10 years from now, you still doing what you said. You only say what you're gonna do one time. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no justifications. Ain't no, hey, baby, keep your fucking word.
But smart.
Say something, keep your word. And
Niggas just be saying shit like, oh, this sound cool. Yeah, you gotta be a real nigga. But you not. What you talking about? Like, what? That don't even make no sense. You just saying shit. I don't like when people just say shit. All right, 21, I said it. And I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you. God bless you. You need to get out of your head.
The progression is I ain't gonna do nothing outside the head and take the bread from
To get rid of your head.
white man doesn't even come into my attitude. Mr. Muhammad teaches us to love our own kind and let the white man take care of himself.